So guys, we'll be doing Zoho WorkDrive today. As always, when you come to a new tab, you type whatever software it is .com, this is .com. So for today, I'm just going to go through this route, Zoho WorkDrive, and sign in to my Zoho WorkDrive account. Yeah. But I don't really like this thing. Favor, I think you must have seen this Mona. This thing, this guy I keep seeing here that Zoho Graph is more reliable and easier to use than I don't really like it. It's not really necessary. Like the person who shouldn't have been saying it's not necessary because Google Drive is still also good and very accessible and all.
Downgrading another software,
Downgrading
right?
another software but like very openly, and I thought it was a one-time something from the beginning, but whenever I keep trying to log in, you keep seeing it, which is really wrong. I'll call those people out on LinkedIn. Okay,
You
so this
don't can't leave them. Oh. I don't have any strength.
So this is Zoho Work Drive. I think Favor, you know about it. You have an idea, so it should be just Precious and then Henry. But then we'll go through it. So this is the interface of Zoho Work Drive. It is like our Google Drive. It is like the Google Drive. No much difference. Just that it has I think an extra layer of security. Like Dropbox. In the case where you want to collect files and you set expiry for links and all. Well, I don't know, but I think for Google Drive, that feature may still be available, but maybe for the paid version or maybe business version or something, I wouldn't know. But I've not really heard about setting links to expire and all. So having said that, this is the interface of our Zoho Work Drive. Yeah, you get to
Larita, try.
see.
Mama says sorry. Mama says she has class by one, so try.
Yeah, so this is the interface of Azure Work Drive. Here you get to see it explains itself, messages that have not been read, all unread messages, you'll see them here. Now this Zoho Work Drive here I'm in is Munachi's um account. I'm here as an organizer for Munachi. This is not like my main account. I tried creating, but because that my email address had already accepted her invite, so I cannot really do much here. So this is, but the interface is not so much different from that of the admin and the organizers. But then there are limits to things you can actually do. Of course, difference between an admin and an organizer. So here you see the files you've opened like recently and all. This is a file I just uploaded while trying to practice when we were first taught. Then favorites are like messages, files you put an extra layer of, would I say, interest in. More like when you start your message on WhatsApp, you always want to get to them easily. You want to come back to them. You want to find them easily. These are cases where you find your documents on favorite. These are cases where you use the favorites. You star them. So labels. So just like every other places where we find just like when we create labels on Gmail, you create labels on your project management tools, you just adding trying to label a particular file, more like putting them into different classes, just like when you are labeling a particular task or project in progress, or you are stuck or this, but in this case it may not necessarily be like that. So it could just be maybe you would label it for example, just like when you have folders, making folders, you get, so that's like basically how you can use the labels. Share with me like your Google Drive files that were shared with you. Yeah, so files that were shared with you in your DM, that is like privately for you, not for your team or company this time generally, but these ones that they are shared with you does not include team files or team folders. Do you get? Are you guys understanding me?
Yes, Mama.
Yes, Mama the Mama.
No, mama, the mama. Okay, so the next one is your collect files. Here is where you can request files from um from team members. You can also request files from clients. Now, in the case of requesting files from team members, it's easier. You're requesting files from people within, but meaning that they must have a Zoho WorkDrive account. You get? They must have a Zoho WorkDrive account. But in the case where they are not members of your team, or they do not have Zoho WorkDrive account, you create an external link. You get? So we will try maybe creating a collection, like collecting a file. Just do one for to see a practical example. So like it says here, so it says any tax will involve data or document collection at some stage. So whether you're collecting project reports from employees or from your team members, or medical reports from clients, external people this time, or class assignment from students, OneDrive lets you collect and manage files securely using this feature. So you also, yes, that you get to choose a folder where you want these files to come in. You can create a folder and make it to be that it is in this particular folder I want these files to come in. So you say choose a folder to store all the uploaded files, set deadlines for submissions, and set upload limits for file size and file count. Just like when you're applying for jobs and then they say do not upload a file more than 10 MB. I'm sure you guys must have witnessed that. The file should not be more than 10 MB, or a particular file or whatever collection of file you want to submit should not be more than 100 MB. Something like that. These are cases where these are situations where they help us manage these are softwares where they help us manage such situations. Or maybe they say do not upload more than one file. This is where you get to set all these limits. So we'll see. I don't know if I should play this video for us so that we can actually see what it looks like a practical example, while we also make do our own file upload or file collection by ourselves. So it also says that files uploaded by one user won't be visible to another user. You can get notifications whenever users upload files. So that will come back to it. Then here are your folders for you personally. Like I said, it does not have to do with the team folders. The team folders are different. These are folders created by you, folders maybe uploaded by you, and also these are like from your own end. It doesn't have to do with generally your company. These are folders that you manage, you created, and you're managing. So now in this place, yeah, where the team folders are found. Now under the team folders, there can be different folders under the team folders. I can decide to like create a new team folder as a member of this team, and then I'll just okay, we are seeing an example. It says marketing department. So let's just use that. So we would create this, and it's a folder under the team. So we can decide to make it a public folder or private to just the people under this marketing department, under the marketing team. I don't know if I'm making sense. So you could also like add a description to what this folder is all about, and you go ahead to create. So it won't take much time. So that's that, and then it's a folder has been created. Now, even though I am not the admin of this entire workspace, this entire Zoho WorkDrive, I am an organizer, I'm a worker here, and so probably I'm the one in charge of the marketing department, or maybe in charge of managing employees or whatever it is. So I have the right to actually create a folder for a team, and here you can see it's showing that I am an admin for this particular folder. Now I can decide to also add members to this particular folder. You see, you can add members to this particular folder. So maybe I can decide to let me see if I can add Munechi. She's already in this workspace. So and then I'll go ahead to add her. You get? So that's for team folders. Then also you can go ahead to manage a particular I think Munechi created this one. Yeah. So she created this one. So when she created this folder, I also came as a member of this team. It says general. I also have the right to add a file to this folder. Do you guys understand that? You guys with me?
Yes, ma.
Yes,
I will see,
ma'am.
ma.
So as a member of this team working in this workspace, I have a right to add a particular file we need for our job to be done. or for a particular client or whatever it is, even though I am not the admin. Yes, it is the level of permission I've been given. So if you come, maybe you're a member of a particular team, your company is using Zoho WorkDrive, you can just come to the folder and maybe you need to upload maybe a report or something. You just come here and you use the upload file. You get? You can also decide to upload the folder. So you use the upload file to this particular folder. You want to upload the file to this folder, and then we'll just let me see. What can I upload here? Let me just upload this cover letter, for example. So once I upload it, Munachi from my own end, who is a member of this workspace, and then the admin would see it. So you see, it is showing that this file has been uploaded, and you can see it here. So before we move further, let me come to this place and add some other member. I don't know if I have that power to add members to this thing, because being that I'm not the admin, or and then even though you're adding people to it, even though the person is not the one who opened a particular Zoho WorkDrive account, yeah, generally you can still set the permission level the person has. You can also give the person the permission to invite people to team and all that, but because when actually didn't give me that permission, I won't be able to do things like that. So in the case of an admin from your own end, if you're opening your Zoho WorkDrive account from the start and you've not been invited to a particular workspace, here you'll be seeing admin console instead of my account. I don't know. Is anybody seeing it from their own end?
We are here with you.
So
We are
from your
not
own
taking from
end,
our
if
end.
you're opening the account from the beginning, what you'll be seeing here is admin console and not my account. So it's because I'm just like a member of this workspace but not an admin. So and on the admin console, that is where you can like add people. Mona, I don't know. Mona, are you with us?
Yeah, I am, but I'm not with my laptop.
Oh, okay. I would have asked you to add people to the workspace so that we can just say. So here also is where you can set your preferences. Maybe how you want your workspace to look like. Maybe you want a dark panel or light. Yeah, you can just see it here. You can choose colors. You choose your fonts. Choose a font you'd like to use for just your general workspace. This is from your own end. This is from my own end as a member, not a general setting for everybody. You guys should remember that. So you can decide, for example, like Mario that used to have like site issue and probably her company is using a dark team or something. From her own end, she can go ahead to um make the settings, maybe decide to use a dark theme, a dark panel for herself. She could also change the colors to whatever pleases her, even use font sizes that are very pleasant and visible to her. So these are like where you make your select your preferences and all. So that is where you do that. I wish you can actually add people to this workspace, but Mona is not her laptop. So
I have a question. Oh.
okay, please.
Now this is Zoho Work Drive.
Yeah.
Like I'm already used to Google Work Drive,
Mm,
and I want to ask if the company is using Zoho Work Drive
mm.
and they want to, like, when you sign up on Zoho CRM now, you can easily move around other Zoho package. And if I'm to move to other like Zoho Drive now, is it still working under the company, as the company own? But we have the same thing. Like if I sign up as a company, or maybe I use the company's own, and it's the same thing we I'm seeing like this now, the work drive of maybe Pesta Limited, I'm seeing it like that. Okay, okay. And if I have another company that is using Google, do they have the same like Google Work Drive? Like I was thinking our company is using Google Work Drive that we manage, like we can easily go there and upload file or save file and do all that. Let me know.
I don't really get your question. If you have a company using Zoho Work Drive and another
Mm-hmm.
using Google Drive,
No, first, like first,
mm,
is this Zoho Work Drive now?
mm.
She created the Work Drive probably from her Zoho CRM, right? From Zoho
you don't
CRM.
necessarily have to create from Zoho CRM. Quite alright. Zoho One is a full package. It has like different softwares in it. It has Zoho Work Drive, Zoho CRM, Zoho Dex, Zoho Click, and all. So, but you can also navigate to one of the package from the other. You can navigate. For example, here you see it says all the Zoho app, the Zoho suites. You get, so you can navigate to one of the package from another one. So for example, we're in Zoho WorkDrive and we can decide to go to Zoho Mail from here, or Zoho Click, or Zoho whatever. I'm still coming to this Zoho sheet and the rest. So you can see the Zoho CRM, see Zoho CRM Plus, Zoho Forms. Just like your Google Drive, you have the Google Forms, Google Slide, Google Sheets, Google and all. You get, so from the suite.
Yeah.
But you can also from at a single end from another tab, and you can just go to, for example, Zoho Dex. It does not necessarily have to be from the suite. You can go from it from like any way. You see, it has like an interface on its own. I can just sign in because I already have an account with them. So same thing with Zoho CRM. I've not opened my Zoho CRM yet. So if I decide to open Zoho CRM now, I would see an option for signing up because I have not, let me see. I don't know if I've opened it before now, but let me be sure. So it says welcome. Okay, so you see, I've not really logged into Zoho CRM before now. I don't think so. So any which of them you want to use, you can go through any from the suites for one of them, or you from one of the suites, or you just from the tab, you open another tab and you log in like every other software. I don't know if I answered your question.
Yeah, and secondly, now I want to know for Google Drive,
Mm,
for Google Drive, does it have the same way like you sign up on Google, like your company is using this Google Drive now?
mm.
Can everyone have access like to the Google Drive or to the Google package if the company is using Google package, like the way you invite someone to your workspace and all that?
Okay, okay.
Like
So
your Google Drive.
yeah, now I get you. Okay, so about that, I think you have to be invited to a particular workspace for you to have access to it, right? So just like your work drive, like just like for Zoho Dex, if you are not a customer service rep or customer support, whatever, you cannot be in that particular workspace, right? Maybe your own is in managing files and maybe team this thing. Also, your team can also be using Zoho WorkDrive to manage their documents. I'm just saying, for example, if you're not invited to a particular workspace, you cannot be found there. You won't have access to it. That's the thing. So I think that applies to your Google Drive. That applies to your Google Drive in a business workspace. If you are not given access to a particular workspace, and even after you are given access to a particular workspace, there are limits to your permission level. So for example, you might not be given access to a particular feature. For example, you may not be given access to probably some team folders. You get members of, because even in a team folder, like I explained, there are also members in a particular team folder managing a particular folder. I don't know if you guys understand me. So, for example, you may be limited to some particular files or particular entrances, just like when you are not an admin, you don't have access to maybe invite members to see reports, to generate reports, to see users or your workers' performance and all. You get, because you are just there to work. What you are seeing is just your own end. You cannot see another person's end. So even if when you're in a workspace, you have like limits to what you can access, and when you're not entirely in a workspace, you cannot even access it. Say for example, our Slack. Everybody is in Slack communicating, right? But then there is a channel that they may be created for a particular team, and then when you're creating that particular team, it is set as private. I think I just did something like that. I created a department, I created a folder here, marketing department, and I set it as public. If I want to set it as private, I will also do that, such that only members of that marketing department can access that particular channel. Same thing for Slack or that particular folder. I don't know if you get me.
Okay. But I also want to know, can you invite someone to your Google Drive?
Google Drive,
Mm.
you can invite someone to collaborate in a particular document. but not inviting to Google Drive like WorkDrive, inviting team members to come work with you, like seeing like it's a workers space. But
Okay,
if you
this
are
is
working a
mostly like
particular,
a worker. This is like work drive. Why the other one is just like maybe a personal drive for you,
yeah,
like the
you know
Google
what
Drive.
we are using in most cases is our personal. We are not using a business account, right? We are not using a business setting. So, but if you want to
Okay.
collaborate with somebody on a particular document or folder, for okay, let me show you for example. I don't know if I created one folder. Okay, say for example, this is my photos. I think I created this myself. So, say for example, I want to share this folder with somebody, right? You see the options of what we can do here. These are the options of what you can do. These are like the limits of what you can do generally, because this is my account, not like I was invited. So that's the tell you, these are like the highest of what I can do. Now I want to share this folder with somebody, but that's because I want us to work on it together, right? What I will now do is I will now come here and add the email address. Say for example, I think if I get it right, favor earn 728. Is this correct? Oh, it's not.
Very correct. Una don dey grab my Gmail. Oh,
So
I'm not
okay,
safe
so this is it.
again. Oh my god.
So this is your email address, favor L78. So I'm bringing you in. Can you see? And what you people should take note is when you are sharing a file with somebody, whether on, I think even this applies to Dropbox. So I think once you are sharing a file, once you input the email address, it automatically makes the person an editor. So you should be careful with your permission levels. If you want the person to be just a viewer, this is where you make the person just a viewer. So once the person gets notification for this particular folder or whatever file it is, they would only be able to view and not do anything to it. So you want the person to just comment and give an idea of what to do, what to put, right? You use the commenter. But now in this case, I want Favor to work with me on this particular folder because we are team members, and you can make corrections to it and all that, just like your work drive. Now this is how you get people to work together with you. This is where I will now use the editor option. It says organize, add and edit files. Just like, can you see, organize, add and edit files? So just like my work drive here, as a member of this team, I can add files, right? I can organize files, I can do anything here. Do you guys understand? So, but in the case of Zoho, Google Drive, it is when you want to share, you create that folder. We've created the folder, maybe we've not even done anything yet. So when the person comes into the folder, maybe I created a folder. When the person comes into the folder and the person want to upload a file, maybe the person wants to like maybe create a new document. You know, from inside the folder, you can like maybe add, maybe like create, when you create a new document, like maybe a Google Doc file, maybe type something, or you create a slide, you now add it to a particular folder because you have access to the folder, just like every other person in the team. I can decide to also add somebody else. I don't know who is here. Who is okay? Precious. I don't know if I'm sure of Precious. Okay, so yeah, this is Precious. So you people are members of my team. We are working together, and I need you to be part of this team. And you guys are editors. And when you come in, you can do your, maybe Precious is meant to create a Google slide. Favor is meant to create a Google Doc file. Maybe there are just different jobs. So this is how you get to collaborate on Google Drive. So it's quite different, kind of different from
I think I think the what I maybe I would try to work on. Hey,
mm,
yeah, precious, your network is so bad. I think what I should just do more research on is to know, if when you are creating your email, I think so maybe if you create a work email, like
mm,
instead of this personal email that we create, maybe it will have the same feature with work drive.
work drive.
But it maybe for Zoho Work Drive, maybe it will have the same feature. Like you can invite someone like a collaborate there in a workspace.
In real time,
But
you
I
can
don't
still
know.
collaborate in real time now. As it is, you can still collaborate in real
With my
time.
personal this thing, without it's only folder now. But if you add someone to this workspace, the person will have access to whatever is going on here now.
Yes, in this work drive, right? Yeah, if you
Uh-huh.
ask,
Yes,
yes,
but
based on the permission level you give the person, oh, that is another thing.
but I cannot give anybody permission level on my my
No,
personal Google Drive.
no, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's personal. It's just for you, except there's a particular folder or file you want a person to collaborate with you on. So
Okay.
those are the
So you people
cases.
are saying that we can actually open a Google Drive on a business level, maybe for a
Yes,
team instead of personal
Yes.
ground.
yes. You
If you
can
are creating
open
your
Google Drive
email, if
on
you are
Google
creating
Drive.
an
Ah,
email, you can create instead of personal, create a work email. If you create a work
okay,
email, yes,
okay,
then it will still
okay.
have those sweet this thing, so you can do anything. I don't know, I've not opened that, but you can
Yeah,
try
I
it
think,
out
but
and
the
give me
work
feedback.
email you have to like pay for domains and all. That is it.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
You have
Okay.
to pay for
That is like
domain.
organization using it now as
Yes, an
normal. So
organization. Yeah. So having said that, I think I've done like major things here. These are just like resources and okay. So you also here you also have link to if you want to download Zoho Work Drive for say for example you're invited for the first time for a job and then you come in, but of course once you're working a particular software you cannot always work with it on the web. You have to have it like installed in your laptop, right? Like we're always told, you have to like have it installed and downloaded. So you can just come in and then get a link to download it for your desktop. Ah, god, I beg. So I don't really need it for my desktop right now. So same thing for your maybe your
Sorry,
Android,
Lorita, I
though
didn't hear
it's
your network is really disturbing me. Download what?
your
Hello, hello,
yeah, can you hear me? Can you
go
hear
out
me?
hello.
and rejoin. Go out and rejoin.
So it's the same thing. If you want to download for Android, Precious and then the likes. Okay, Precious on his iPhone. So those are using Android. So it's just very easy. You have a direct correct link to download this uh to download the app, to download the software. So your add-ons is
Sorry,
like
download what?
Zoho OneDrive to download it on your devices, whether your desktop or your iPhone or
Okay,
Android. There are different links to download it here. You could also book a demo. You don't really know how it
okay.
works, and you want to understand how Zoho OneDrive works very well. You can book a demo with them. So here, your add-ons are like integration. Yeah, so you can integrate your Gmail, you can integrate your Microsoft Office. Then of course, we know Zapier, where you do your triggers and action. Maybe you don't have, they had to like make Zapier accessible here in a case where they don't have the particular software application that you need to actually work very well for, like maybe your team or company needs to like really work efficiently. You can just use Zapier to zap both of them like we always do. So I think so that's that. Then if there's any other thing I'm forgetting here. So I think that's all for the setup. You can see showing I'm a team member. If I'm an admin, it's going to show you. I think it's going to be showing as an admin from Munachi's end. So okay.
Sorry, sorry, Lorita. I saw this Microsoft something. Is it like OneDrive where you can use where you can use Google Drive and Microsoft at the same time? I saw something like Microsoft where you're just coming from.
Yeah, I said about integrating maybe your Gmail or your Microsoft Office. So the Microsoft Office maybe your
Okay.
one, yeah, so integrating because maybe you where the emails will be coming from now. You get, but Zoho on their
Yes.
own has have
Yes.
Zoho Mail. Oh. Zoho have Zoho Mail, but if just in case your company does not want to use Zoho Mail, they want to use their
Mm.
Gmail address, so you can just integrate it and you know put them together to
All
work.
right. Okay.
So moving on, let's come to this my particular folder now. We've known what all these are. So if you want to upload a new folder or a new file, you use this plus button here. You see new. You come here. You get to upload the file or upload the folder or you import from your cloud. Now, I said something about Zoho having, you can see that just like your Google Drive, the Google Drive, inside Google Drive here, when you want to add a new folder or file, you have an option of creating a new document, a new sheet, Google Slide, Google Form, and all right. Now, it is the same thing in your Zoho. If you want to add a new document or upload a new file, you have the option of using their Zoho Writer or Zoho Sheets or Zoho Show. Now, the Zoho Show we know is the PowerPoint or Google Slide. I don't know if it makes sense. Are you guys understanding? Because I'm not seeing you people.
Yes.
Yeah.
The writer is Doc, right?
Yeah, the
Go
writer
like
is
Doc.
Doc. Yes, the writer is Doc. So
Yes.
I think you
Yes.
can also use a template, just like how we get templates from Google Slide or I mean how you get templates from Google Doc. We used to see templates now, or from Microsoft Word. So it's the same thing. So unfortunately, we are not seeing Google Zoho Forms here, right? Now this is because Zoho has Zoho Forms on its own as a package. Do you guys get?
Oh,
Yeah. So this
okay.
is it. They have
Yeah.
Zoho Form on their own as a package. So
Okay.
yeah. So that's that. So let's maybe try to upload. Let's see. Let me upload the file. I think I uploaded the file earlier before, but for the sake of, let me upload this or improve just a picture. So you see here, if it's uploading a file, you can see it tell you it's uploading an item, one item. If it's two, if you select more than two, it will show you that it's uploading two items or three, depending as the case may be. So this is it, and we are seeing the file here. Can you guys see? So we are seeing the file here. So this is personally for me. These are like my folders and not for a team. Okay. So you can also like make record. It's just like in your Dropbox, you can record. In our Dropbox where we can you can screen record, you can share your screen, or I don't know if you guys have tried it. Or you can record video for yourself. I think did Favor teach you guys that part for Dropbox?
Yeah, she mentioned it. She mentioned it.
Okay. So this is it. You can decide to screen record just like so allow while visiting this side. I hope you guys will not see my face though. Because I don't think it. Okay, thank God the camera is off. So you can decide to share an entire screen on a particular window or just maybe a particular tab. So let's say for example we want to share this tab, the Zoho account, and then I'll go ahead to share and you can see. So here is it. And I'm sure this is the if I finish I'm doing this recording, I just want to share this tab and I've not actually started recording yet. So if I want to turn on my camera, I can turn on my camera, but no, I don't want to I don't want people to see me. Okay, so if I want to turn off my mic, or yeah, if maybe I don't want to talk, if I just want to be demonstrating, you can decide to turn off your mic, then you start recording. So I'm gonna start recording in 3, 2, 1, go. So I've started recording, and I think from what I can see, I only have a limit of 30 minutes, maybe because it's a free trial or so. So and then it's not actually showing here. It is only this tab. It is only this tab that is recording, because it is the tab I shared. So I can just do what I want to do, and you know, and once you're done, you go and stop your recording, and then when you stop your recording, you find it inside this folder. It will be in my folder because this is where I started the recording, right, guys? Are you guys here?
Yes, we are here.
How
We are
come it's only
following.
Agatha that is talking? Is it only Agatha that is here?
No way, Mama. We are here
If
with you.
network is dealing with them, network is bad.
Network is not dealing with anybody.
No, Precious is suffering network. I don't know if she's back.
Okay, so I'm gonna play this
Oh,
video and we see that it's
so I've
just
started
that particular
recording,
tab.
and I think from what I can see, I only have a limit
Okay.
of
So
30 minutes, maybe because it's a.
So can you guys see it's just that particular tab that I shared that is showing. Now you can also decide to change where this folder, where the particular folder where this video is going to be stored. Maybe I unintentionally started doing this recording in this my folder, but I wanted to share it to my team. I can decide to change where said you can't select files as a destination. Please select the folder. So that I can decide to like change. Maybe I want to share it to members of my team. I made a mistake. It's the marketing department that has this particular recording. Maybe because I found myself here, I just decided to start the folder. Start the recording in my folders. It doesn't change anything. I can just still change the location where this video will be stored. The folder where this video will be stored. So I've selected the marketing department and then I'm just going ahead to click on choose, and this folder is going to be uploaded to the marketing department folder and not here. You see it's uploading, so it has been uploaded. So now if we come to marketing department that does not have any file in it before, we can see that this particular file, the recording, is now in the marketing department. So with that being done,
Please, Larita, biko, take isi mee ihe ahụ i kwuru kịta. From ya.
speak English. What exactly?
How did you do it, please?
What's that?
Be uploading. I did not see that part.
We recorded a video. Okay, so let me just record another. So I'm just going to see, once you click on recording there, you can decide on what you want to record. Maybe you want to screen record, or you want to do a video recording or audio recording. So I don't want to do a video recording. I don't want to put myself. So I'm just going to do just an audio record, and then I'm going to start recording. 3, 2, 1, go. So I've started the recording. I'm just recording only my voice. I'm not doing a video. Maybe I want to send a message to the team members. I want to relay a message for them. I want them to like listen to the audio, pass the message, pass an information. But I don't want to like maybe do a video record. I don't want to like type. I just want to send that information to members of the team for them to listen. Or maybe also it could be that it's a collection of maybe a folder you are sharing with it could be maybe an application, I don't know, but just in a certain way you need to just use your voice message. You want to be able to listen to this message, yeah. So you record, and once you are done recording, you stop recording. So once you stop recording, remember I said I started doing this recording in my folders and not in the team folder I want to share it with, right? It's not in the
Yeah.
team folder. So I can decide to change where the location where this recording is going to go to, where it will be uploaded to, change the location. It's in my folders currently because I started the recording here in my folders. I will go ahead and change where I want it to be. So this time, for example, let's say we want it to be in general and not in marketing this time. I will choose general and then I'll go ahead to click on choose. So once I've clicked on choose and I've changed the location, I will click on upload, and you can see it's uploading. So
Uh-uh. Are you doing something?
once it's uploaded, it has been uploaded, I will go to general and then I will see this recording here. You can see the recording here, right? For uploaded 49 seconds ago.
Loretta, I did not. Sorry, I'm dragging you back.
Over.
Like where you clicked, because I only stopped seeing where the record is stopped at 26 minutes. The next thing I'm seeing that is loading. I didn't know where you clicked that it will enter to general. That is just the thing. Just show me instead of recording another one.
I have to record to show you.
Hey.
Okay,
But
Lorita, does that mean you cannot transfer an old recording, you understand, to a new place aside where you chose it before now? Aside where you chose before now?
like if I
Hey.
want to move a recording,
Mm,
Yes.
maybe move this recent one now to
To
marketing
another place.
department. Let me see.
Uh,
okay, so let's see if we have that option. So it says properties organize. So here move to, so it says, okay, let me click
There's
on
no
it.
market.
Has to be, yeah, I'm not seeing those other folders. You get? I'm not
Or,
seeing those
or
other.
you
I'm
just
only
do, or you just do small one because I did not see where you
except
moved
like
it.
I
The
have to
next one,
create a new folder. If
no,
I
don't create another one for
ahead,
me.
so before I can now
Nora,
move.
Nora. But this thing
Yes,
is a
please.
limitation, no. I think they should have based it in a way that you can actually move, even after moving to a folder, you can actually move to another folder if you decide. Or maybe you've made a mistake. Instead of recording afresh,
Hmm.
you have the opportunity to move to a different folder altogether.
And
Okay.
that's why at
Nora,
that time you will go to their website now. Go to suggestion, abi click support and then suggest something there. And then
suggest this feature, by Abby.
yes now
Yes,
they feel
I'll
hire
do
you
that. I'll do that.
So
or even see
I'm
it as
not
a pain point.
seeing those other folders like my folders or marketing departments.
Oh yeah, record
So
small, just 5 seconds.
I've moved it out of general. It's now inside like so I'm just going to do another recording. For example, I said I am in my folder and not in my team's folder. I want to add a new file. I want to add a new recording. I want to add a new something, whatever it is, right? But I
Yeah,
didn't do it here. I did not start it in the general, or I did not start the upload in my marketing department. But instead, I
yeah.
did it here on my own personal folder.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and maybe I decided to, some other times we are trying to be careful to be sure that we are passing the right information, right? So you can decide to like do this thing on your own end so that after you're done listening to it, to be sure that it's okay, so that you don't make mistakes. So that even if you want to make mistake, it will be that it's inside your own folder you're making that mistake and not in the general teams folder where other people are present. Do you guys understand? Or maybe in the marketing
Yeah.
department folder
Yes,
folder where other people are present. So that even if you make a mistake, and maybe you don't know where you mistakenly send did click the upload, it is going to upload here. You get? So but for
Yeah.
example, where you are aware, you now clicked on the new button, of course, and we want to make a new record. We want to pass a message. So maybe a screen recording or a video recording, an audio recording. I don't want to try video record. I don't want you to see my face. So let me try the screen recording again. So I maybe want to share a particular tab. For example, I want to show us maybe how to navigate Google WorkDrive. I want to show the team that see the difference between Google Drive and Zoho WorkDrive, something like that. So I want to share just Google Drive tab, and then I go ahead to click on share. So once I've clicked on share, I will also have to start the recording myself. If I also want my camera to be on, you people to be seeing me. Okay, access your background permissions to your browser. So I've not actually given it permission. So thank God for that. So if I want them to be seeing me while making the recording, I can just turn on my camera. If I don't want them to hear my voice, but just to be demonstrating, I can try to off my mic. But then I will leave my mic on, and then I'm going to start recording. So in three, two, one, it starts, and then the recording has started. You can see it reading. Then I'm showing you, okay, this is what Google Drive looks like. If you want to add a document, you come here, just like our Zoho Drive that we are using. This is the Google Doc, Google Sheet, Google Forms, and more. You can also this is where you see files that are shared with you. These are your general files, your my drive and all. And then once I'm done, I will just come back and stop this recording. Now, once I stop this recording, I have an option to preview what I have recorded. You play it, and then the recording has
Okay.
started. You can see it reading. Then I'm is somebody talking?
No, go
Showing
ahead.
you, okay,
so you
this is
it's
what
like
Google
it's just
Drive looks
how
like.
many
If you want
seconds?
to add a document, you
It's
come
just
Is it
here, just like
completed?
our Zoho Drive that we are
7 or
using.
10.
This is the Google Doc, Google Sheet, Google Forms, and
So
more. You
it's
can also
playing and
this is where
on
you see files
full
that are
screen.
shared with you. These are your general
So once I've
files,
reviewed
your
and I've seen that okay, oh, what I recorded is what I want, I can now go ahead to upload. But then I have seen that this thing is if it's uploading in my folders and not in the particular team I want to share it with. You will now use this change option here. Favor, are
Oh,
you there?
thank you.
You click on the
I'm
change,
here.
and then you click on the folder, the team you want to share it with. The team folder you want to share it with, you click on it and then you click on choose. Once you click on choose, it has changed the location where you want to upload this folder to.
Can
After
you
that,
choose two?
You said?
Can you choose two folders like both marketing and
No, I think it
general?
has to be one folder. It has to be one folder, right? Trying to see if I can highlight. So no, it has to be one
This thing is
folder.
not good though.
So you will now choose and upload.
Agatha Zukwadike.
Then you will now see where it's
How do I
uploading.
know?
Uploading, you now see that the one item has been uploaded. Once we go to our marketing department, we will see this particular record in here. Do you
And that
see it?
means it will not be in your own folder again.
No, it won't be in
Yeah.
my folder.
Hey.
So that's
Interesting.
that for uploading.
So
So
you not even have a copy.
mm,
You will go there and I have the
You not
copy.
okay. Oh.
okay, if you
I
need
said
a
this
copy
is
of it, so you can still actually share it. Oh, you get? You can still share the file.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
you can still share it. So that's the thing. So let's try and see if you want to share. Remember, oh, be careful of your access level. If you just come here directly and you come and maybe share using new link, maybe new maybe you want to create a new external share link or new download link. Okay, let's try this download link and see. So you see enter a link name for easy reference. So demo video, for example. So we don't have these permission levels because it is a free account. We would have been able to turn on this setting expiration. Can you guys see the permission levels, the security levels? You get just like your Dropbox. You can also set download limits. The number of people who have access to download this video, we can set the number of limits, we can set the expiration date. Maybe we want to be that maybe by 12 p.m. we want this link to expire and they won't be able to download this again. So after you have be able to set all this, you go ahead and create the link. You see, and once you've created the link, you copy, and I can copy and share to you guys and see if you guys are able to from your own end. And then I'm going to share. So you can,
interesting.
yeah, so I can now go back. If I also maybe I want maybe an external share link maybe to people that are not members of this team. You get, they are not our workers, maybe they are like clients, and we want to share this video to clients, that to tell client that this is how we want them to maybe upload a file for us, to give us a particular document, or this is how we want them to use a particular thing that we are our service or something. You get, they are not members of our team, but they are clients. You can just like maybe same thing, you can also make it like maybe demo video, right? And then says can set a password or set expiration just like the other one. Your permission level, of course. Then show download and print options. You get, want them to, when they get this link from their own end, they can see an option to either download or print, something like that. And then we'll go ahead and create this link. And once the link is created, we copy the link and share. So if you want to also share the link by email, we can just add the email address and yeah, let me not use Shefe want to quiz here.
No.
Gmail.com or okay, not here. So okay, let me see. It's because they're not in this workspace. Okay, probably because they're not in this workspace. So the person has to be, if he has to be an email, the person has to be in this workspace also. So I'm decided to share it to Munachi also, and then I'm just going to send. I've copied the link before. I can also just like paste the link somewhere.
Yeah, it will go now. It's not possible that it will not go. You're not this.
Oh, Mama's class has started. Oh, okay, so
Yes, but she's taking
It's saying please
fresh
enter
desk.
a valid email address. Which one is
okay.
the valid email address again?
Mm. It's for this
So let me see
year one
everything.
students.
Okay, okay.
Is it with the same link you
All
use?
right.
What some of these
So I think
first time you
what
see,
else? I think
alright?
we've done that about sharing. So also, if you want to work on your permission level first before sharing, you click on this share gone not on the drop down. Once you click on it, you work on your access level, right? You work on the access level, you add the members you want to share this thing to, right? If I want a new external share link, yes, that is the same part from people that are not in this workspace or want them to see this. That is where you go and create external share link. Okay, so these are like what you can do on a particular file or folder. This applies to a folder. It applies to a folder, yeah. So if you want to also share a folder, it's the same thing. So if you also want to manage here, you see this drop down. You want to manage a particular folder or file. This is where you can manage. Maybe you want to manage members. I think I added a member here. I already did that part where you can add a member to a folder. Here, this is it. Because I created this folder, I can add members to it because I'm in charge of the department. So you can also work on your settings. You can also duplicate folder, right? So this is it. If you want to duplicate folder, but no, I don't want to. So I'm just going to cancel it. So you want to trash it, you want to leave the team folder, you want to just leave this workspace gabadia, you can do it. So we click on this. This is where you see more like a more detailed. It's the same thing as what you're seeing there or where we're coming from, but you're seeing it like in a more detailed and open space where you see your members, see it, the members, you can like add members, settings, trash, the activities so far in this particular folder. You see it, this is it, these activities, what has been happening. So if you are doing anything and maybe the head of your team wants to see that who upload a particular folder or who did this, they can see who did it. They will screen, they will see it, they will see your name, and then they even see the time you uploaded it and all. So if I want to see shared items also, so we don't have like any shared items like what we shared to people. It says direct sharing to external users, right? So but we didn't actually share any. So you guys can just start to explore then your data templates, and that's it. So that's basically it for a practical for an entire folder. So here you can see now it's showing that I am an admin. You also show, you see where you can see your role in a particular folder, in a particular team folder. It will be showing your role. Now it's showing that I am an admin in this particular folder. Let me show you people the difference. In this one, what are you seeing? Organizer, because I was not the one that created this folder. Can you guys see? Do you guys understand the difference? Are you guys with me?
Yes, we are.
Okay. So just like your Slack, which will come to that, you can see like your status, what you are, what is your status on a particular workspace. So now in this one, I was not the one that created this particular folder, and it's showing that
Narita, bye. Sorry,
I
I want
am
to
an
go.
organizer here and not the admin. So that's that for folders. Okay, so what else do I want to, so if you want to also filter, for example, in a particular folder there are like so many documents here, there are so many files, but there's something you're looking for. Maybe for example you want to see maybe documents only, you want to search for documents, particular document you're looking for, so you want to search for documents only. You just see that it's going to bring out, okay, so I don't have any particular like maybe like a document only, so I want to search for PDF. Can you guys see? He brought out the list of PDF we have, and then
Yeah.
I'm just going to pick the one I'm looking for and use it. So it's just, this is what this future is for. So we don't have audios here. I don't think we have audios. If not, say for example, okay, this one, the both of them are audios. If not, there's a place we have audio, right? So say for example, I think we recorded an audio. We want to search for audio, so we don't have audios here. So, but if it's this one now, let's say just in a particular folder, you have like so many things in it, but there's something you're looking for. You just come and use this filter button here to search for what you are looking for. And that's that. If you're looking for videos, you click on it. You're looking for presentation spreadsheets, you click on it, and it brings out that particular thing you're looking for. So think that's that. So what else? So I said we're going to work on these collect files. I think we've done practically everything. Here is your notifications. Here is announcements. We've done practically everything. Yeah, in the Zoho WorkDrive space. We've explained everything. So we want to do collect files now. We want to create a collection. So now we will title it this thing that with this file we want to collect. What is that thing? How I wish Muna is actually online. What is the name of that thing? So for example,
Mona is there now.
she's not with her laptop.
I'm
Say for
here, but
Okay.
I'm not on my laptop.
Okay.
so say for example that name of the file we want to collect is um maybe an investigation, or maybe application or something, for example, right? Okay, applications for the customer service position, right? Okay, so says collection details. For instance, is that maybe here we want to describe what it is, and like we want to give more information now, like we want to describe like the details, what they will be seeing, what they will be seeing. You'd be like kindly submit, you get, kindly submit all documents needed to successfully for example, successfully pass the application process, right? Okay, so you could also just like leave a note and seek the same thing like our folders now, right? I want to change where these applications now, if the person or people submit upload this particular file, give me this thing I'm looking for, where would I receive it, in which folder would I receive it? Because I want it to be organized, so I don't have to like be going getting, you don't collect it in a folder that has something already existing, just like for you to be organized. So if you want, you just go there and change. So if need be, you can go ahead to create a new folder for this particular purpose. And then I'm just going to title the folder customer service applications. Yeah, I don't know, are you guys following? And
Yes.
once I've done that, I will click on choose, right? I've chosen it, and whatever let me be sure. Yeah, so I'm going to click on choose. So this is under my folders, the folders I created. You see, it's customer service application. That is the title of the folder where it's going to enter. So here now also, you see, like I told you guys, you can also set an expiration. And then maybe I want this to expire, that maybe we'll stop receiving applications by Monday, for example. Monday, and then you also choose a time. Yes, 11:59 p.m. Monday, we are done taking applications, receiving applications for this particular purpose. You can see it here. Then we also set a limit. Remember I said something about setting a limit for upload file size, right? So we don't want them to submit more than 10 MB, for example. Okay, so it's a collection of files, so let's be nice and leave it at 100 MB. So if you want whichever limit you want to send, you can see the options here. There are so many options, so we'll go with 100 MB. Then it says upload files with the same name as versions to an existing file. upload files with the same name as versions. Okay, so we don't want to do this, so we don't really confuse things
Yeah,
and
to avoid mistakes.
yes, to avoid
Because several
mistakes.
sites can come with the same
Yeah,
name, but they
so
may be
so
different.
it does not limit them. You get doesn't limit the kind of files or things they would upload, so we don't have like make mistakes and so yeah. So it said create a separate folder for every unique user based on their name. Yeah, we want to do this. Yes, we want to create a separate folder so that anybody that submits, maybe Agatha submits her resume, she submits her cover letter, she submits portfolio. We want to create a folder unique for Agatha with her name on it. You guys get? So then we'll now go ahead and create. Okay, so once it's created, we'll now move to the next stage is copying the link and sharing it, right? Now this link is an internal link. Copy and share this internal link. This is for people that are members of this workspace. Now if you also want to add an email address, still it's only Mona that is here. I wish like there are other people here who add Mona. If there were other people, maybe if Favor was here, but because Favor is not in this workspace, if Agatha was in this workspace, it would have been the same thing. So we will now send. You get? Now this link, let's see, can you guys access it? I think it was just for those who are members of this workspace, but someone can try, let's see, because from what it states, it says it's an internal link. So I can send to share Mona this for internal collection, you can only send email to your team users. Okay, so Mona is not part of my team. For internal collection link here. So she's not part of my team. So this is basically if this person is part of your team, members of this particular like team, you would share with them and request that file from them, and then they upload the file or share that file with you. And once they upload the file, you'll be seeing it in that folder you created. So that's about requesting a file, collecting files. No, I think we've done practically everything for Zoho WorkDrive. So if there's anything you don't understand, you can ask your questions so that we can close up for now. And then let's see if Mario or Chanel is available to teach Google Form. So guys, so we can see our recent. These are the recent things we did. These are a recent file we uploaded. A recent file we uploaded. So that's that. So any questions so far? I think we've touched every part.
No question from.
I'm good to go.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, we're good to go, and the class is ended, and we'll call it a day. So we stop recording.